and gentlemen, I present to you America's top foundational health coach, Dr. Joe D.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Jody Beer, America's top foundational health coach, bringing you foundations of hope, foundations of living, and foundations of health. And we do this in all 6 pillars of human existence. I can tell you, it has been my absolute delight to go ahead and bring this to you, our audience. And not sure why we're a little fuzzy, but we're just going to go with it no matter what, because that's what we do. So it's got a little fuzziness. We'll have a commercial in a minute and we'll go ahead and adjust the visuals, but the message is clear. The message is so clear on what we do and what we're hearing here, because Mindset Monday, which is now on Tuesday, because of technical difficulties, we just made it over, under, around, and through. And frankly, I know that, as you know me and my heart as a health coach, is over 4 decades of 1 million pounds of toxic fat lost. And I can tell you, the next pounds could be yours. You're going to hear about this later. And the 3,000 COVID clients that I've helped remediate, rejuvenate, and reclaim their lives so they can have their best lives. That's what I do. I've done it spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, socially. And today we're going to tie mindset in with your skill set, with your assets. Yes, it is truly my honor to have this leader, this woman, this professional that I met through the Clubhouse app, so she can really pour into you what we mean when we say a thing. What we mean when we say a thing is really the outcome of intention, and her intentions are clear. I can tell you my personal quote that was in my second book with Ignite Publishing, one of our sponsors here, is when you take care of you and your world first, the world around you is empowered forever. Did I say forever? I say forever. Les Brown says, and I just got off of an amazing summit with him, and I can just hear him say, it's possible. It is possible for you to open up a whole new future. Just know you have the keys that lie inside of you. You see, it's possible, I'm possible, and you are possible too. Just take my hand, go with me, and say that with me. Health isn't something you do, it's what you become along life's journey. It's what you become, and you've got such a special treat here tonight with Sondra Carpenter. She is one of these people. As we were going through things, I feel like I know her story, because she truly embodies, as Manny Lopez says, the manifestation seminar, he says, I'm too blessed to be stressed. That is her. So we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to get this lens thing figured out, although I like the kind of shadow appearance, but we're going to get this fixed. But in the meantime, I want you to hear, absolutely hear from our sponsor, one of our fine sponsors, which is Ignite Publishing, my publisher of my last 2 books, and they can be yours too. So let's ignite the possibility in you, shall we?
Ignite possibilities. It's the idea that anything is possible. In fact, anything and everything is absolutely possible. We just need to start believing in that. There's a lot of conversations going on the planet, and one of them needs to be about possibilities. We need to inspire and ignite possibilities in all of our minds once again to believe that things are possible. We can change the planet when we step into the idea that what is possible is absolutely possible, and we can go after that. We can do that. We can dream more. We can aspire for more. We can have more. We can include more. We can create more. We just have to believe it. Start doing it, working in that direction, having that conversation, understanding that what's possible is truly impossible in each of us. Igniting possibilities, that's the idea. That's what we need to start talking about. Ignite possibilities in me, in you, in everyone, in humanity. When we raise ourselves up, we raise each other up. And when we start going after what's possible in our own lives, we give permission for everyone, every single person on the planet to go after what's possible for them. Ignite possibilities. Ignite a possibility in you. Ignite possibilities in someone else. And we can change the world.
Well, welcome back. I guess we just got the fuzziness cleared up because guess what? Absolutely. The message is clear no matter what lens you look at. And that's what Sondra Carpenter does. I am just delighted to have her here on Mindset Monday, which is now Tuesday today. We're still having a back-to-back doubleheader. You heard Lee Forrester talk about health for the holidays. We're going to talk about that at the end of this segment, how you can get involved too. But this is from the physical mindset to the financial mindset. Sondra Carpenter is the principal of Carpenter Financial Services. She's located in Philadelphia, PA. She works with businesses. She works with them business-wise nationwide. Check this out. To help them obtain funding when the bank says no. Don't you know, KNOW, when the bank says no, Sondra Carpenter just means it's next option. So she shows how to use her assets and her skill set in doing this. She also does online fundraisers. You're going to hear about that in a little bit with organizations, churches, non-for-profits, just initiatives and schools, of course. They don't have to handle payments. They don't have to handle inventory. They don't even handle packing. She is a one-stop shop. She does it all. But most recently, she has taken her initiatives as a servant leader to our initiative, the Hurricane Ian in Southwest Florida. That's how we connected. And I decided she needs to come and tell her story on how she nearly had a tragic end to her life and how she is, as Manny Lopez says, I'm too blessed to be stressed. For real, for real. And she'll talk about that in a few. So it is absolutely my delight and honor to bring Sondra Carpenter up to our stage for Traverse TV and Mindset Monday on a Tuesday. We just decided to do it for a different day now, didn't we, girlfriend? Welcome, Sondra. Okay, you're muted, baby. Hold on a minute. Unmute your mic and we on your side. You got it. Unmute.
Okay. Is it unmuted?
Yes. We are here.
All right.
You know, we just work every angle. Welcome, Sondra. It's really a blessing to see and hear you.
Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear me.
Absolutely. So let's get right into it. I mean, it's really true that mindset is rooted in skill set, which creates your asset. And you're such a financial person. Tell us about your diverse background. My goodness. I mean, does this wonderful work in builds a whole business and has a brand out in California. Then all of a sudden, I'm going back home. That is really took a mental mind shift, now didn't it? To just move. I guess you were like Dorothy, and did you click your ruby red slippers and say, "There's no place like home"? Tell our audience about that, please, dear.
I had so many flights back and forth from the east to the west coast. After a while, the airline said, "Miss Carpenter, you know what? You have like about 25,000 frequent flyer miles. You know that?" And I was like, "Oh, well, book me another flight." So,
How
so
funny.
you know what it was? I had an amazing time in California. I lived in the Bay Area and I learned to be an IT professional. And but you know what? I just realized over time I was an East Coast kid. I just was homesick. I never felt I had a great place that I lived. I lived in a great area near the lake in Oakland. I worked in Silicon Valley. I had a great career, but I just never felt like I was home. And that was really my last boss. He was like, "What is it? You don't like us or something?" I said, "No, that's not it at all. You guys are cool. I'm not even gonna try to make up something. I just want to go home. I'm homesick." That's all it was. And you know, it was a great experience. And like I said, when I came to the East Coast, I ended up working in New York. Um, but the amazing thing about that was I got, and I think I wrote in my in the information I gave you, that I ended up getting laid off from that job, and I was really disappointed about that. But you know what? God works in very mysterious ways.
Yes, he
Because
does.
a couple of months later, 9/11 had hit. I would have been vaporized because I used to
You
work
wouldn't even
right
be
over there.
here.
I
You
would
would
not
not be here.
I would not be sitting here talking to you if I had kept that job.
Isn't that amazing? And frankly, I want to just take a minute. I'd like you to go back because you're a little low, Sandra. I thought you were okay. You could go under settings. I'm going to set this up for you, dear. Under settings, go check your audio because I want people to hear your message. That little cog that's in the bottom of StreamYard, if you can just go do that for just a minute, that would be great because there might be something that just needs to be adjusted. Just adjust it up and put it off automatically. We just know what to do. We know what to do, and this is where you can find Sandra. And frankly, what I love about your story, Sandra, is that you so many people just stay in that mindset. They stay in that focus, and they don't listen to their heart. You listen to your heart. You listen to that small voice that just said, there's no place like home. There's no place like home, and you did it. So
Yeah.
congratulations on that. Now, didn't you?
Yep, there was no place like home for me.
And I mean, and you came back to Philadelphia, and you started in the funding business. Kind of tell us about this journey about being this servant leader like you are. I mean, it takes a certain mindset and skill set to just be a servant of those that, well, did you like that no means next option? I mean, people that say no, when they say no and you find no, there's a next option for you. How did you find that niche?
I always, I was always the kind of person that looked out for the underdog, the person that got kicked to the curb, the person that struggled, and no matter what they saw, they, you know, just couldn't move forward. And that was always my kind of mindset too. Is I look out for that kind of target market. I always think too, with any business, basically you want to solve a problem,
Yes.
and that was a problem. It was I learned over time that like 80% of the time people are declined for business loans. At least 80% of the time.
80%
At
time.
least,
You
at
they
least
have a
80%.
problem, you had a solution. How brilliant.
So I got into the business. Actually, I was burned out because I had a real estate business for about 12 years before that, before I
Sure.
got into funding. And again, the underdog, I would sell the distressed properties. They were like, Sondra sells the scary stuff. I get the stuff. I don't have people that looking for cute houses and that type of thing. That's not wasn't my target market. I had the scary stuff, so all of my clients were always business owners. They were contractors, investors who were looking for a deal. They're looking for a deal cheap, they can get in and fix it up and then make some money. That was my clients. So even my brother-in-law, sometimes he didn't want to go into houses with me. I could write a whole book just about the houses and the crazy stuff.
You turned and flipped it and turned and flipped it, and you've turned and flipped that into a turn and flip with the people that people say no to. So we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to come back. Sandra, hang around, because we've got this right, Sondra, as I should say. I'm so glad that we do. So we're going to take a break, ladies and gentlemen, with one of our sponsors, Confidence Tones, because mindset is everything, and it begins with your brain immersion. So get ready and take a look.
Welcome to Confidence Tones, where we use a proprietary audio development formula called audio immersion to provide an experience that's designed to help quickly and effortlessly generate positive change in the subconscious mind when used correctly. This experience is achieved using 4 primary building blocks: brainwave modulation, invocation of positive emotions, immersive imagination stimuli, and developmental suggestion. We know of no other source in the world that provides the synergistic combination. With a good pair of headphones, you'll be able to immerse yourself into audio that's designed specifically to help you feel better, do better, and live better.
Confidence Tones. Yes, you can get your confidence tones and get your game on with your mindset. And it happens at my website, drjody.com/confidence tones. And I don't know anybody that doesn't need a little bit of confidence right now. And keep something in mind that I didn't say with our previous announcement, that these shows, all this that we're doing, if you're getting great content, ladies and gentlemen, from Mindset Mondays, what I do on Milkshake Moments on Thursdays, and Freestyle Fridays. So we bring it home, myself, and we do this. Just go ahead and go to this link that I'm going to put up here in just a minute. It's just not popping up here, but we'll find it. We always do. And it's under our Hurricane Ian relief, but it is what we do and who we are, that you just go to paypal.me/Health Coach Jody. That's Health Coach Jody. And once a month, I let people know just where we found you, and I give you a shout out for being one of our fine sponsors, just like PBS. So let's get back into this conversation. Absolutely, I can say that, Sondra, you are just an amazing woman, and you do amazing things. We're going to get into your funding in just a moment, but we're going to have a little fun. And since we look about this unconscious mind, let's just talk about, you've got a fun blog, what you do with, and that's mindset, and what you do with Mardi Gras. Just show us your fun side, because that's all mindset too.
Well, as I mentioned, I'm a blogger, and also pretty much for fun. And my most recent post, I didn't realize this blog was 10 years old. I didn't realize that until recently. And I started counting the years. I was like, oh my gosh, my blog is the Mardi Gras Girl blog is 10 years old. This is my last post that I just posted last week. And I've just been having fun with it. It started out, I've been to Mardi Gras twice. I've experienced that twice. It's a bucket list thing. And the first time I went by myself, people were like, oh my gosh, you don't want to go there by yourself. You don't want to do that. But you know what, Jody? If I can't get a travel partner to go somewhere, that does not stop me from going anywhere. If I can scrape up the funds to go and make the time to go, if I can't get people to go with me, guess what? I'm out of here. I'm going. And that's what I did. I went to Mardi Gras by myself. I had a ball. So what happened, I did it again This second time I went a few years later with my cousin, but I had a ball again. And what it was people would ask me questions about Mardi Gras if they'd never been. It's so much culture and so much history. It's just so much stuff. I said, you know what, I'm gonna write a blog because it became a resource for people that ask questions about Mardi Gras. They could just go check out the blog. So that's really how it started. But it just kept going. The more I researched, and I love the music, and I love the food, and I love the culture. I just love so much about it. It just kept going on and on and on. And I never got paid. I never monetized it. It was just, I guess I'd like to at some point. But I mean, I'm sure if you start Googling stuff, you'll probably see some of my stuff from the blog because it's so old. It's like I said, it's 10 years old.
But it's a fun thing to do. My goodness gracious.
I just have so much fun with it. I just kept it going. And I mean, sometimes I forgot about it and sometimes I let it go. So it's got a couple of changes of domain. But the most recent one I just bought is .fun now. I was like, you know what? That's cool. Because that's what it is for me. It's a passion and I'm just having fun with it.
Well, and
I want to just share it with as many people as I like to share it with because it actually is a resource.
It's a resource. It's fun, and when you do what you love and it's your passion, whether it's fun or it's just a sideline, you'll never work another day in your life. I was thinking, since we're doing this redo, I'm hearing this in the background. I thought maybe you're having your own little early Mardi Gras over here, but I tell you what, it's been a Mardi Gras experience. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the hashtag that you can be a patron sponsor. I knew it was just hiding in plain sight, but I want to come into this fundraising online that you do, because what you did is that you're giving people a hand up rather than a hand out, whether it's churches, schools, organizations. This is what you've done with our Hurricane Ian relief. And so just take us into how this works, what you can do for people. And of course, they can go to freefundraisers.online to get more information. We've got a couple of minutes here, Sondra. Take us into that, please.
Well, the way the fundraiser works is they don't have to worry about, a lot of times with fundraising, it usually becomes a lot of work for the staff or people who are volunteers for the organization, because they usually, if there's products, they have to pack them, they may have to collect money, they may have to take inventory or deliver stuff to people, and they don't have to do any of these things. The way it works is I create a web page for them. The web page links to an online store, and the store, you can buy all types of products for your household, for your family, friends. You can buy gifts. You can buy all these things, and all these things will always be, you pay for them online. They get delivered to your door, or you can have them delivered to someone else. Let's say you have somebody that wants some personal care products. They need lotion, deodorant, laundry detergent, things like this.
Household, just take inventory and just
see what you're low on. What do you need to stock up on? And then you can just order it online and they'll deliver it to you. Why stand in line for lotion? Why spend all this money on gas? The price of gas is insane. Why do that, standing in line and all of that, when you can just, your fuzzy slippers at home, sit there and on your laptop or on your tablet, and just place your order and they'll deliver it to your house in a couple of days.
So I want it, ladies and gentlemen, that we have passed off which we're leveling up our hurricane initiative for Hurricane Ian, and it is now, Sondra, it's up to $200 billion in disaster relief. I mean, it's crazy. But we just inked it with the Graham Family Foundation is doing the non-for-profit. But people like you just wanting to make a difference have gone ahead and said, whatever people need, you're donating the money. I think that's beautiful. Just know that on Traverse TV, we will have a 12-hour telethon produced, and it's in-house. It'll be different than what we did before. It's in-house. It's with the Orlando affiliate, Channel 5511, which is the local CBS affiliate, and Traverse TV, the OTT channel. But Sandra is one of our sponsors. Thank you for doing this. Go to freefundraisers.online. You can reach her at Sondra Carpenter. Thank you. I told you this time was going to fly by. Thank you for coming around. Stay up backstage. I've got one question for you, but thank you not only for your tenacity, as you said, your vision. Think about, ladies and gentlemen, who do you know that she just said no, it's okay. That was your wake up call, your, as I call, life's milkshake moment, your mindset time when you think 2 months, 2 weeks, whatever it was, that the Twin Towers, you could have been here. That's why you just have such a no problem attitude. I'm grateful that we spent the time together the last 2 days, and I'm grateful for you, Sondra. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's been a pleasure to really connect with you. Clubhouse has been amazing because I'm just networking with people that, really amazing folks. So I'm really impressed with what you're doing, and I'm really glad to be able to help because that was really my thing. It's like, Hurricane Ian really just trashed, that South Florida area. People, they're not talking about it in the news as much, but people are still being affected. And
Absolutely.
that's why I wanted this to go on. It's going to go on through the 20th, so I've arranged for that.
So it's on
And
to the 20th. It's through
the
the
20th of
release. Just
December.
go to freefundraisers.online. Thank you, Sondra. And we're going to catch you next time. I'll catch you backstage. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember, it is necessary for you to do what only you can do. You can make a difference. Sondra has made a difference. She's made a difference with this whole entire initiative what she's done. And frankly, I know that you will make a difference too when you hear her story, when you listen to it again. I know it was low, but we still made a difference. We still made a difference. You can hear, you can feel her passion, her servant's heart. Just remember that it is necessary for you to do what only you can do. Do it as though your life depends on it, because you know what? It does. And that's what we're doing, starting our winter holiday challenge. Be looking for this online, on my blogs, on my Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere, and you can get the details at drjody.com. You will see the information there. Make sure that you be a part of this challenge. We're going to go over a 5-day challenge. Give me five goals, five incentives, 5 initiatives, 5 intentions, those kind of things. We're going to go through 5 healthy energies, 5 fitnesses, 5 vitamins, and 5 habits to jumpstart your new year. So just remember to have your mindset to be the best, because when you're the best, people will feel you. So until next time, whether it's on Mindset Monday, this coming Monday, whether it's on Thursday for Life's Milkshake Moments, I will just tell you that this is Dr. J saying, have a healthy and a great mindset kind of day. Ciao for now.